Hey Cancers, it's Ash. I'm going to do something a little different this month where I give you your normal reading for you for the month. Love, money, health, work, spirit with 3 oracles, this time from the Wicked deck. And then I'm going to do a birthday spread on you with 9 other cards, which is a little bit more of a spiritual reading. Let's see. There you go. That's a little bit better. You can still see a little bit. Okay. So in love, doesn't seem like a good month at all. Patience, planning and material changes, financial. There's going to be a lot of things kind of thrown up in the air. Knaz. Inspiration and direction reversed. Upright, this usually means like learning from someone from the past. Kind of being taught and brought forth like what you're going to learn in the use of a skill. Reverse, this generally means a breakup. So some of you may be finding that your relationships are put to the test, where you're going to have to make some major changes and decisions if you want things to go better. Some of you are actually going to see literal breakups this month. We also have the Death card reversed, which kind of shows that things aren't really going to be changing for the better this month. When it comes to love, you're more or less going to stay stagnant with the way things have been, with something that's going to determine whether or not you actually go forward in your relationships. But I do think there will be a lot of breakups this month. Money isn't a problem. So we allow victory, will, and energy. You've put in the hard work. You're now going to have your foundation set. Things are going to be in place. It may not be anything overly abundant, but it's definitely a time that you can relax and not worry so much about money all the time and really celebrate the changes that you've made in your life. Now in your health, you've been working harder than usual trying to take care of it, and it might feel like a never-ending battle back and forth, but you have Elha's protection and harmony. So you have a nice balance between the two. Definitely you're being taken care of this month health-wise, and it's not going to take too much of an effort where it's going to be too strenuous on you to do this. Just keep a nice even pace. Kind of keep going with what you're already doing. Now with work, it seems like you're about ready to give up. Like you've been trying. You're either not getting the promotion, you're not getting the job, whatever it is, you're not getting it and you're ready to just give up. But don't put it all up yet, because you have Yira, harvest, and recognition and reward, which means you're finally going to get where it is you've worked. All this hard work is going to finally pay off this month. So definitely watch for new opportunities. Don't put too much pressure on yourself thinking that it's not going to happen. It seems like things work-wise are going to happen for you this month for sure, which will definitely help with the stability of your money and the victory, will, and energy that you have as well. May not be doing exactly what you want to do passion-wise, but it seems like it'll be something that'll be very abundant for you. Now for your spirit, we have Manaz, humanity and unity. People sort of working together as a group. You may feel at first that things are a little off with patience and planning, like things are uneven, kind of not quite the passion that you're normally used to. But this doesn't mean anything. It just means that things are adapting and changing to a new formation in the way you're going to be going about your spirituality. So we have 8 of Wands reversed. Normally upright it would mean like swiftness, something happening quickly. So it may happen a little bit slower than usual. By the end of the month you should be working with other people. That'll really help kind of bring that spark back in. So overall things look pretty good. Relationships, not so much. I really do think there seems like there's going to be breakups. A lot of them. And just make sure that whatever decisions you make, that you're ready to make them. Because, yeah, shouldn't live life with regrets. So if it's time to go, it's time to go. That's the way I look at it. Okay, Cancers. Your 3 cards from the Wicked deck. Number 20, the Wand. Intention. Wand represents intentions, as well as the focus of these intentions. Perhaps someone's intentions towards you have been unclear, or you're not quite certain how to proceed in the situation. Don't act blindly at this time. Consider where you're going and why. Find your personal motivations. Keep to the intents and purposes of your own reality, and don't be swayed by the intentions of another unless they are in step with your own. Wand in a reading shows that the universe is waiting to act according to the decisions you make, giving you the element of choice in a way you move forward. So I feel like this almost works with your relationships too, and with your career. You're going to have these options open to you. It's going to leave things open to where you could really go far, like with your career, if you decide you want to, and with your spirituality too, adapting to new changes. So it's going to just allow you to make the decision whether you want to keep things as they are and keep going forward, or if you really want those big changes you've been asking for. Your second card is number 1, Aradia, Heritage. This relates to the crown chakra. Now is the time to claim your birthright, to claim your true self. You are being guided by the celestial beings and earthly circumstances towards the embodiment of your highest potential. Your efforts are being acknowledged by highly spiritual powers, encouraging you to continue your quest for personal enlightenment. Believe in yourself and what you are here to do. You will receive all the help that you need. Claim your power. Stand alone for a while if necessary. You will not be alone for long. Life circumstances are simply reflections of your own inner world. It's time to change yourself and let the reflections coming back to you change as well. And these have what looks like a raven sitting on her shoulder, all about animism. And usually the crows represent sending a message, kind of letting people know also the moon sign. So just realize that when it comes to relationships, your spiritualness, you're not alone in doing it. Even if you need to take the time, you'll have those people there that are going to be there for you when you're ready, if you need that time. Manaz. You definitely have a group. It's time for you to decide what you really want and really make those decisions. This seems like the month for you where all this hard work is paying off. Now it's a test to see if you really want it. And the last card is the Bat, number 2. Rebirth in consciousness. All but the third eye chakra, which is your intuition. Bat means a change in consciousness is rising within you. Your spiritual life is expanding, causing you to look at areas of your life in a new way. With Bat, you can expect a change. There's often the need to let go of outmoded habits, patterns, or belief when Bat is appearing around you. Be prepared for the challenges that change always brings, and be willing to step into your future, having freed yourself of those unhelpful parts of your past. It is likely that you will have been experiencing deep inner feelings. Perhaps outer circumstances have been difficult, restrictive, or obstructive. When Bat appears, it is a sign from the void within you that change is near. So really realizing that there's going to be a lot of changes in your life, Cancers, and that you want to be prepared to know which direction it is you want to go. If you're going to move off somewhere else, then you know that you're ready and prepared for that you're strong mentally and physically as well. Physically, you seem fine. Mentally, in your spiritual sense, you're not alone. But be secure in any changes or decisions that you make so that you don't regret them later. Okay. So now I'm going to do the birthday spread for you guys, which is more of a spiritual reading, but I thought it would be fun. I'm going to do it with the Psychic Tarot, and in the last reading, we used the Psychic Tarot, Rider-Waite, and Rune Oracles. If you like the Rune Oracles, you can find a link to purchase them in the description below, as well as you can look in the description to book a private reading with me. or even watch some of my live free readings that I do. And please remember to click like and subscribe and share out to your followers. It's nice to see Cancers, because so far a lot of the readings I've done so far for this month have been a lot of mental stress. Not to say you won't have big decisions to make, but you seem to be thinking pretty clearly compared to other signs as of yet. So it's nice to see someone who's strong mentally and physically, because the mental can really play a physical impact. So this will be 9 cards talking about this coming year. Things that are opening up to you, things you can change, yada, yada, yada. Two more, we'll start. Okay, so for this coming year, birthday Cancers, your opening message from your guides, your spirits. It's all about transformation. Number 13. This is like the death card. So, yet again, like with the bat, there's going to be big changes coming up in this year. You're going to sort of transform into this new person, almost like you're living a totally different lifestyle. Now, how to achieve your goals and dreams? Mental conflict reversed. Stay as stress-free as possible. Get rid of people that don't suit you and your needs anymore, who are just causing more problems than it's worth. People like that aren't meant to be in our lives. They hinder our growth, and they're not good for us overall. Actions to take. Stop worrying about things. Material harvest. You definitely want to focus on the bigger picture this year. Don't worry about having stuff. Think about having those tangible things that really matter. Friendships, family, that sort of thing. The things that really mean something in the end, these are the things you want to focus on. So your departing energies from last year is that you had all these options and decisions. Now things are finally coming to a head, where you got to decide what it is you want, what it is you don't. Get rid of the junk and start fresh. Fire ceremony would probably be a good idea. Write down the things you want to get rid of, throw them in a tin can, light the bitches on fire. You can do this for the summer solstice coming up or the full moon. Summer solstice, yeah, will have already happened actually by the time you get this. So anyways, you can do this for the full moon since we'll only be a couple days in. So I just gotta figure out where I'm at. Okay, so the main theme for this year, there's a lot of temptation in the past year and you weren't really sure how to handle it. Now you finally feel like you're grounded and you know where it is you want to be, what it is you want to do. You kind of have a plan in place. The question is, what are you actually going to do it? Because we all have those plans and opportunities throughout the year. It's whether or not we decide to actually go for them. So your future opportunities and energies. Your crown chakra is going to be strengthened huge because you have all these new opportunities, these new beginnings happening for you this year. So you got kind of a basis of what you want. Now you actually have the opportunity to put them into place. Your obstacles and how to overcome them. Disruption. This is kind of like the Tower card. Kind of hard to see with this filter. But sometimes you need to let things topple in order for things to restart. Like with the back card. And transformation. Sometimes you need this to happen. You need to fall flat on your face to finally give you that chance to restart fresh. The talents you'll be expressing this year. Heart chakra. Definitely something of a growth where you'll feel this change. Either you'll open up more to people and really show who your true self is. Maybe you'll be more confident with who you are as a person. Now this is movement, choices, and decisions. You won't have a lot of these because you already know what it is you want. So follow your heart and do the things that you're most passionate about. This is the spiritual message, is making those big decisions that you want for your life and actually doing it. Now your parting message and how to approach things this year. You're all about patience, planning, keeping things on a nice balance. That's not going to happen this year. Try to just go for it. You want something, you want to, I don't know, learn about fucking, who knows, archery. Go out and take a class. Stop talking about it and just go and do it. Stop planning and overanalyzing things. Just do it. This to me means a lot for you this year. A lot of changes, kind of for your spirituality and your whole life in general. So the decision is, are you going to take the chance and actually make your life what you want it? Or are you going to come back next year and still be doing the same thing you are now? So this is your time to shine, Cancers. What are you going to do with it? Hope you have a great birthday this month, and I will see you next month. Bye. Take care.